tone. If your tone's not right when you invite, I'm not going to come to your meeting, Kish, if you're like, what up, bro? What are you doing at 7, man? Like, come over. We're having some friends over. Kick back. Come on, you got to get excited. Get your tone right. Clear the schedule. Tell them you're excited about something you're working on. It's going to be huge, man. I'm going to make a lot of money. My friend, you know, we say something sometimes different, and then we say, I want to introduce you to. And that's when you need to lock arms. JT, you got to lock arms with someone that you can utilize as a third-party credibility. We got to keep moving, you guys, because we're limited on time. Next topic, I'm going to talk about how to do a small meeting. You've got to get this down patent. You got to be able to get this down like the back of your hand. It's very simple. Choose a time and a place. You guys that are here this weekend should be thinking right now what night this week you're going to have 2, 3, 4 home events this week. Flat, it doesn't matter. If you're driving home tomorrow, you should be having a home event tomorrow night. If you're going to be home Monday, you should have a small meeting. And again, you guys, we're rewriting the way we kind of did it when we first started because it took a long time to get going. You see that we're creating it a lot quicker now. So the whole concept is that you want to, one, choose a time and choose a location. Okay? Typically, most young people, hint, hint, are not getting up before noon. And you know what I mean. So, because we talk about all the time, the YPR kind of starts at 2 p.m. and goes till midnight. And you'll notice that as we start going and you get cranking. But the point is choose a time, choose a location that's quiet. I don't do meetings in a loud restaurant. I don't do a meeting at a party. Dude, you got to be in an environment where it's quiet and you can sit down for half an hour. And that's the other ticket here. Make a note. If you go over 30, 40 minutes, you're going to lose them. People, I'm going to be on my phone. I got stuff going on. I'm worrying about this and that. So how to do a small, effective meeting means it's about 30, 40 minutes max. Here's your simple steps. Step 1, welcome and introduction. Hey guys, I'm Brad. Or hey guys, what's up? You know, I'm really glad you guys came by. Man, I got to tell you, I'm excited about something. I'm excited about this new concept, and I'm going to tell you what, man, you know, I'm looking at this thing as the way out. So I'm doing a soft welcome, or hey guys, you know, I'm glad you're here, and you're doing a very soft welcome and introduction, but you're not going to go spill out Vemma and spill out Verb and what we're doing yet. So, hey, you guys, this is something that I'm excited about because you guys are my 4 close buddies, and I really think that if we took this here at San Diego State and we made this thing happen, man, this thing's going to blow up. We can make a lot of money. And then go right into the video. We use the Young Crusaders Vemma. Young Crusaders Vemma. It's Alex and I with BK near the plains. You can find it on youtube.com/verbenergy. And you have all these videos. We either play that one, we'll play either the YPR one, the fancier looking one. And so those are the 2 typical videos we'll kick off with because they're short, they're clear. The one with BK Alex, it really, you know, highlights somebody that's made it work. BK's the owner of this, is propping up this young guy. It talks about the 55%, the reasons why it's working. So how you have an effective event is 1, you know, 7 o'clock Monday at my house. Kish has been to my house. I have 120 kids at my house. Now you don't want to think from Facebook and what you see, you gotta have this elaborate, you know, huge event, man. If you have 100 people at your house and you're new, you're gonna fall on your face. It's 2, 3, Ned, JP, what are we talking about? 3, 4, 5 people is the sweet spot. But you gotta do multiples. You gotta do, you know, many of those to sort and sort and sort. So, a soft welcome introduction. Hey guys, I'm excited. I gotta tell you what, this is something I'm really fired up about. Look, for 20 minutes, I want you guys to really look at this and give me your honest opinion. So, you know, and talk to your upline on how to do a very brief welcome introduction. Play the video, okay? Have cold Verb right there, okay? And really, to do an effective meeting, you got a Wi-Fi with a laptop or a 3G network on whatever device you have, and then you need some 5 cans of Verb. That's it. Play the video, okay? Watch the video. Don't be on your phone doing other things, because when I'm over here doing this and you're watching the video, you're going, well, Brad ain't watching. If you ever see me at these home events, what am I doing? I'm sitting there watching the video with everybody. So you got to pay attention and really be on that. And typically right after the video, it's 2 simple things. It's why the business, why the product. In that order. Why the business? Look, guys, let me tell you why I'm excited about this. Now, you guys remember yesterday we talked about those reasons why the YPR is working. The job market. We all know this. Go on the videos. Take notes. 55% unemployment. Hammer that home. The student loans. You guys, it's a big problem. Hammer that home. $10 an hour. 20 hours a week. JP, Ned, how are we gonna get by this year working part-time, making $600 a month, dude? We're not gonna be able to do anything with that. We only barely pay our rent. So you gotta make it relate. It's relatability, okay? And then, so talk on a couple of those things and really then start to shift into what happened. Why do you hear me on the call? I talk about, I met this guy Alex Morton a year ago. Why? It's a storyline of this young guy in a school, in a college, took this and ran with it, and boom, this kid's making 3 G's a week. So that's what you should be talking about, because it's not, especially if you're new, you don't have that much credibility, so you're wanting to make it about somebody else. So a soft welcome and introduction. Play the video, YPR video, Young Crusaders. Come back, talk about why the business. Why am I looking at this as something to do? Why am I doing this, man? Here's why. The job market, the student loans, and $10 an hour. Part 2, we spend money on this stuff every day. Kish, you buy a soda at lunch. Shawnee, you have a Starbucks in the morning on the way to class. And then, hey man, you have an energy drink for a party or whatever you're going to do. You work out. So you're already spending money. So you correlate that it's not spending more money. It's just a transfer of dollars, okay? So that's why on the business. And then you better hammer home that Dr. Oz had this on the show. Recommended it, had it on the show, talked about it. Oh, you don't believe me? Great. Let me get on here real quick. DrOz.com, search Verve, boom, protein punch of the day, and I play that video. And I'm like, I don't know about you, dude, but if this guy recommends this stuff, that's pretty credible. So that's what you're really covering in the content. You write a paper, you have your introduction, your body, and your close. So welcome and introduction, play the video. Why the business? Why the product? Then you want to end that thing with a third party. Many of you guys that are new, I've been giving you my info, and you're going to bear with me, but I'm going to start trying to help you guys by Skyping into your meetings. And as I travel and be helping you guys do events, when I come back through Carolina, we're going to be doing this stuff. But what we were able to do when Alex and I first started was he would basically get them to the event, get them interested or expose them. And I was the person that was there with the story. Meaning, and if you don't have the story because you're new, maybe your income's not high enough. If you make $300 or $400, you got a story, and you better talk. That's the bottom line. As soon as you start getting a couple of checks that are substantial, you got to show that, man, what are you talking about? Dude, my check this week was $400. And you got to make it a statement, not a question. Don't let them push you down. Because we're going against the opposition here, you guys. Remember that. This is not normal for people our age to do this, but it's working. That's why we're excited. Okay, so that's a couple key points on how to do a small meeting. Okay, and then you want to end it with a third party, someone in your upline. I mean, you guys have somebody coming in on Skype on the phone telling their story, which has some type of what has happened, how much money they're making. Bottom line. And then the last part of that is how to close. Very simple. Yo, the next step is, Shawnee, the next step is, Luke, the next step is, it's very simple, 3 words. The next step is, order your product, get your website up, let's go to work. Simple enough. Now I like to elaborate on the numbers for briefly. If I get a case from you, Shawnee, you make 10. If I get 2, you make 20. If I get a silver pack, you make 100. Okay, that's the front end money. And then if I get a silver pack, and I want to get 3 of my friends on board, I'll make the frenzy bonus. Explain that. And then you talk about the left and the right. You guys should plug into my call on Mondays, and I'll be talking about some of these little, details. Monday night, 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern, on our bridge line. And you should be talking about how, and then your left and your right, that you're building is your monthly income. We talked about that last night. Made sense, didn't it? The next step is, and a lot of the business, you guys, you'll realize is they're not getting involved because they drink a Verve and it's just some glorious drink. Yeah, it's great, man. It's healthy. It's the best thing I've seen as far as an energy drink, as far as, what we're dealing with. But they're not getting involved because of the money. Because you can make a lot of money in different things out there. You guys going to school, and you're excited about maybe what you want to study and get your degree in. You can make money in different things out there. But we're looking at this as a way to make a lot more money. And the point is the fact that, when you close, you really want to emphasize, hey, look, Shawnee, I'm excited because if we sit down, and what do we talk about? Make your list, learn how to invite, and let's do more of these. Let's just do 10 hours a week. What's 10 hours a week? Come on, that's like not even an hour a day. So you got to make it relate, and remember, the next step is, and then some people, You know, they might get a case just to get their spots. Most of them, we encourage everybody to start with a silver pack so you can get the frenzy bonus immediately. Because look, man, if I get a frenzy bonus and I show you a $700 check in 1 week and we've known each other for a while, I don't even think you're going to question it. You're probably going to be excited and jump right on anyway. Especially if you know I'm here to help you get started. And that's what you have to do, is be that reaching arm, that hand to say, look, hey, I want to help you do this, let's go. It's that teamwork, and that's what they're buying into. They're not buying it for the actual dollar. They're buying it because they see that, hey, oh, you're going to help me? Okay, let's go. Yeah, I got my boys in San Diego. My buddy Luke's got people in Philly. And then the wheels start spinning on the people you can reach out to. Okay, so that's a couple things on how to do a small meeting, how to close, and as we are growing the YPR, this will get better. You know, this is gonna get perfected. Real quick, as we got to keep going, handling objections. You know, my buddy Ian Nicholson, phenomenal as far as just knows the game and knows how to handle objections, knows how to handle people. You know, so maybe for 1 or 2 minutes as we wrap up here, you know, he's going to talk on handling objections as far as what people say, you know, as far as the products, the cost, things like that. So give it up for Mr. Ian Nicholson.